It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Najee Harris, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Steelers and the Broncos, next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All offseason, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just one of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss, and he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
They'll go again here with Taylor.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3 plays, no first downs. Time for 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 39 yards. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th touchdown. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready now for their second drive. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's Madden now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Harris. Room to run inside the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. On first down, right back to Harris. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Second touchdown of the game. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Second and 11. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he can't hang contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A loss of 13 yards brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Rodgers. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's deep for Olave. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drive.
And he's got another one. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Steelers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes Hill on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Bateman is the motion man. Rodgers here on 2nd down. The throw on the run is complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Here comes a return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll look to pick up the pace. A second down throw for Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's into the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Throwing, Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. 3rd and long. In motion, the tight end, Uzomah. All run play. This is Hill. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one, returnable. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. He'll try the right side now with Harris. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. He'll give it to Harris again. Up the sideline to the 40. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Goff. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. 2 touchdown passes there for Tyrod Taylor. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Raheem Mostert, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Devin Singletary, a touchdown run in the victory. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He somehow wound up finding the end zone 5 times on the ground already. So he is already in shouting distance of all-time record territory. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he is putting together a game to remember. Let's take you through some of the highlights. A lot of yards tallied here. Over 200 rushing yards. Just rare. You do not see, especially in this passing era, a lot of 200-plus yard rushing games. But we've got one here today. On first down, it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Harris. Harris, first down. He's not done. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes Hill on the return. Whoa! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's... First and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Rodgers. Now a loose football. One of the Steelers has it. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here, 1st and goal. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. So it's another touchdown run, and this one puts his name in the NFL record book. He has set the new standard, most rushing touchdowns in a single game. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. They'll run here with Hill. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Broncos bringing out their punter. That is fielded at the 20. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run it over center with Harris. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A give, and here comes Harris. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now toss left side for Harris. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Harris. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. On the handoff, it's Harris. Open space to the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 39 yards. So these two teams. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll run with Harris. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now, how about this? It's a fake. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Rodgers to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rodgers now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Trying left side. Here's Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. On 1st down, right back to Harris. Inside the 25. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. We'll try and set up the screen to Hill. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Steelers offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Harris. He's to the 25. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Bateman. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. 2nd down, Rodgers.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And now he loses the football. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Taken in by Gesicki.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Take that. Thank you.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Choose from 4 preset offers that rank.